guys, the party can finally start. I brought the drinks.
Whoa, did you see that? That was one impressive hammer curl that we just saw by me, Darren Lee. This is only the first of 5 exercises that I will walk you through that will be sure to impress all your friends. The first exercise that I will show you is the hammer curl. Begin by standing with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms dropped straight down by your side while holding onto your weights. I use gallons of iced tea as my weights, which are 8.34 pounds because I am always living the party life. Keeping your upper arm still, use only your elbow hinge to bring your forearm up until your hands are as close to your chest as possible. From there, bring them back down slowly until you return to the starting position. Do not rotate your wrists and make sure your arms are perpendicular to your body so that they only go straight up and down. This exercise primarily targets the biceps, while it also engages the brachioradialis and the brachialis for stabilization. Here I am making the common mistake of bending my spine and using my shoulders to assist in my lift. Using the shoulders is incorrect because we are trying to isolate the biceps, while bending the spine is harmful to the body because it strains the back.
Hey guys, let me have some room on the couch with you.
Yeah, my friends can be pretty cruel at times, but if you need to sit on the floor, why not show off your amazing body by gracefully descending with a bench dip? Get into position for a bench dip by sitting on the edge of the bench and hold onto the edge with your hands slightly over shoulder width apart. Support yourself with your hands while you move outward and balance on your heels and hands. You should be about 6 inches away from the bench, which allows enough room for you to drop down until your elbows form a 90-degree angle. Make sure that you engage your abs so that you can keep your spine straight. Bench dips primarily work the triceps while also engaging the chest and shoulders. Here I display the common mistake of hinging at my hips instead of my elbows, which uses less of our targeted muscle group.
Hey Darren, can you adjust these lights for me? I can't reach them.
Ah, no problem, bro.
Sometimes, your friends' bodies are too inadequate to do what you can do. Help them out with this practical use of a box jump. Use a platform that you can safely jump onto with your whole body. Stand with a relaxed stance about arm's length away from the platform. The goal is to be far enough that you won't hit the platform on your way up, but close enough that you will be jumping more upward than forward. Bend your knees and jump onto the box, swinging your arms to help propel you upward and forward. Land with your feet about shoulder width apart and pointed forward in a squat position. Make sure that your knees do not collapse inward, but are pointed straight along with your toes. Stand straight up and pause for a second before jumping backwards to return to your starting position, also landing with your toes and knees pointed forward. Our targeted muscle groups for this exercise are primarily the hamstrings, but we also engage the abductors, adductors, calves, glutes, and quadriceps. Here I display improper form by landing with my knees collapsing inward, which can hurt the ankles. Another mistake that I display is landing with my knees out sideways rather than forward, compromising my stability. I also show how jarring it is to land without bending your knees. This is very straining on the body as it does not absorb the impact well.
Oh man, I'm so pumped for this party. It's totally awesome.
Alright, I know. That one has no practical use, but sometimes I get too excited to contain myself, so I do jump lunges. Begin by standing straight with your feet about shoulder width apart. You can hold weights for this exercise, but I chose not to. Jump up and land with one foot forward so that your knee is above your toes. Your back leg should be extended so that you land on your toes and your leg becomes parallel with the ground, your knee almost touching it. Jump up again and switch the position of your legs. When you land, make sure that your knees and feet are pointed straight. Since your pelvis rotates downward, lean forward slightly upon landing to keep that neutral spine position. Targeted muscles are primarily the quadriceps, with the calves, glutes, and hamstrings worked as well. Here I am making the mistake of landing with my feet too close together, causing my landing to be unstable. I also land with my back straight up, which strains my spine because it is not aligned with the pelvis, which is turned forward as I land. My feet and knees are also not straight, which also ruins my balance.
I can't believe they still won't let me sit on the couch.
Hey Derek, can you pass me my phone?
Oh, can you get mine too?
Not even a thank you.
Still being mistreated by my friends. It's obviously because they're jealous of how healthy my body is, though. Unlike them, since you've been kind to me by watching this video all the way through, I'm gonna let you join me in having an exquisitely healthy body and show you my final exercise. This exercise is flat bench dumbbell flies. Begin sitting on the edge of a flat bench with your feet planted on the ground and your dumbbells on your knees. Roll back and push the weights with your knees until you are laying flat on your back with the weights above your chest and plant your feet back onto the ground. Stretch your arms out straight above your chest, but keep your elbows bent slightly. Without bending your elbows any more than they already are bent, bring your arms down to your side until your hands are level with your body and your elbows are slightly below the bench. Bring your arms back up in the exact reverse motion that we just performed. This exercise primarily works the chest while also engaging the shoulder muscles. Here I am performing my dumbbell flies with my arms hyperextended, which is harmful because all the weight goes onto your elbows. As you can see, it is much more difficult than it is with proper form. Also, I have my arms over my face rather than my chest, which works different muscles than it intended.
Hey guys, the party can finally start.